What's up YouTube? Now today I'm going to be showing you new fuses and a shell. This is just because I haven't shown you anything new for quite a while. I've been doing some videos on my older stuff. So I'm going to start off with this Belgian 75mm Shrapnel shell timing fuse. Now unfortunately on this one I wasn't able to video getting it apart because it was pretty much pitch black when I was getting it apart. But I'll just show you now it's been polished up and all apart. So we're going to start off by removing the nose cone, like so, and if it focuses on that, there you can see the maker's mark there, which I can't actually make out because half it is worn away, but it's still nice to have it there. Now in here there's a steel disc which I have got. It is still intact, but it's in very bad condition, so I've left it out of this, just for that. And also I've left the pins out as well, but I do have them. So next we have this ring, which is just for the powder trail on the timing rings, and there is also maker's marks there. So there's that. And then now we actually have the timer ring itself with the numbers on it. Here we have it, and you can see it is quite unique, this one, because it has a step. If it focuses, there it has a step there to keep it all together inside the fuse, keep it all together and tight, because on the other fuses you don't see that, and they do, when I've got them apart, they do move around quite a lot. But here you can see the numbers are in very good condition. If it focuses on them, it's not going to focus. There we are. Very good condition, and there is a, I think it is an A in a circle stamped above 6. I don't know what that means, but what I think it does mean is that they stamp what how long this fuse was going to go on for. So then when they were setting it, they knew how long they were going to set it for. But that's just what I think. I don't know if that's true or not. But here you can see there is a massive crack going through the whole of the fuse ring there, all the way through. But that doesn't really affect it that much because it hasn't changed the shape. So now we get onto the fuse itself and the body. Here, if I just show you this now, there you are. You can see there is a F and a dash in a circle, which is probably just another maker's mark or something like that. And now if it focuses on that, there is cracks in the actual fuse here, so it has taken a good beating. And I haven't actually been able to screw this steel adapter ring back into the fuse back into the steel, but I will be working on that because I need to clean the threads out a bit more. But you can see here there is a piece of brass, a brass ring with 2 dips in it. I don't have a clue what this is. It could just be where the tube going down through the shell attaches, and it's just broken off there. So there's that, and then this one's quite unusual because it has 2 pinholes there and there. So there's that, and that's pretty much that fuse, except for the base plug here, which as you can see has taken a good blasting. It has misshapen it and pushed it in and pushed this side out, so I was never going to get that out, and there is nothing inside it from what I can see that's in reasonable condition. So there's that, and I'm just going to move this to the side and show you this mint condition aluminium number 80 fuse. If I just bring it here, there we are. You can see there's a lot of maker's marks, and there's number 80 and lot number, and you can see that it's dated 7/1911, and also here 2/1907. So I assume this is when it was made and this is when it was used, but I don't know. That's just what I assume. And then there is a 3 on top. The timer ring is in very good condition. All this fuse is in mint condition. There's no corrosion or anything, but in the bottom you can see the base plug has been removed, and there are also maker's marks on this here. So all in all, that's very good condition fuse. And yeah, so now we're going to go on to this fuse here, which is quite a different fuse, one you've probably never seen in any of my videos before, the Austro-Hungarian timing fuse. And this is a very long timing fuse. If it focuses on that, there it is. You can see there is this 84-second timer fuse, which, if you think about it, going at nearly the speed of sound for 84 seconds, it's gonna go a long way. So this was used in quite heavy duty shells, and you can tell that just because of the weight of the actual fuse itself. It's a very heavy fuse. So if we go ahead and take the top off, and also with this one I wasn't able to video it being taken apart, because when I bought it, it already came apart. As you can see there, it has got the first charge detonator missing, but that's typical for fuses that you buy on the internet that are deactivated. And you can see the top there, there's not much difference except for the sheer size of it. So threads are in nice condition, all good there. So I've put that down, and this next ring here is the odd one, if I can get it off, because there is no pins, it is just all built into the actual fuse. And now you can see this ring here, it's obviously first powder trail, but this section here comes out like so, and I have no idea why this should come out, but you can see the grooves there for the actual internal pins. And if I can get the focus on that there, yeah, you can see MO, which is obviously just a maker's mark. And also the same on this fuse, there is a massive crack running through there, but it hasn't changed the shape, so it's in good nick really. And just this odd little section there. And then if I go here and get the timer ring out, you can see here it's just a normal timer ring with all the numbers on it, all in good nick, and also another crack down there, but it's still quite good. And then here is the interesting part. You can see the pins here, which are very odd. You don't see this in every fuse, which is quite good. So this fuse is very unique. And then there, when it focuses, you can see the date, 1915, and 2 maker's marks there. And also in the bottom you have the second charge detonator, which does move, but I haven't been able to get out, so I don't know whether I'll keep trying, but I might do. And then there is another maker's mark of FK, I think it is. So there's that. And now if I just move all this to the side, and the number 80, I'll bring in this shell. As you can see, I've obviously had it polished, but if anyone knows what country this shell origins from, I found it in France on the Somme battlefield. So I did at first think it was German, but the drive band I'm not that sure, because usually on 75mm drive bands they are section drive bands. That's just from what I've seen on pictures, but I don't know. And as I said, you can see it's polished up very nicely, but unfortunately when I found this, half of the drive band was missing. It'd been cut off by a farmer or someone just scrapping the metal. So what I've done is I've sectioned it down to where the drive band was, and just underneath that. And as you can see here, that's where the ledge is. If I just zoom in on that, there you are, you can see that's where the ledge was for the base plate, and all the charge would be in here. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to get a fuse on the top and get a base plate with a tube, and then fill it up with shrapnel balls to just to show how the inside work of a shrapnel shell. So that's pretty much it for this video. Just quite a long video on showing you some of my new things. And next week I have 2 more new fuses, which are Russian, which are quite interesting. So keep a look out for them.